Welcome to the 2021-04 SDS2 Load Planning release. Before we get into it, I would like to mention that we have fixed an annoying issue when the client would hit the escape key in a particular situation, which would cause a warning to appear. Now, on to the improvements. We have done some improvements to the clipping tool. The plane is now displayed with a larger area. Handles have been added to move the planes, so that you can select loadables through the clipping plane. I already have the isolate dunnage turned off, so I can select the dunnage for the next improvement. Now we see that I can select the loadables and the dunnage through the clipping plane. Let's first move this stack of stairs off the trailer with the height lock on. Now to turn off the height lock. The dunnage will move in the height direction just like the loadables do with the height lock off. This will be very useful when manipulating stacks while building your loads. We have introduced snapping capabilities. You can snap a loadable or several loadables within the following condition. The loadable is on the same dunnage layer. The selected loadable will snap to the closest loadable. The selected loadable has a perpendicular loadable to snap to, meaning at 90 degrees in the X or Y direction, and regardless of the height lock setting, the loadable only snaps in the X or Y direction. The snap is evoked by using the spacebar. When I select this loadable on a different dunnage and press spacebar, it does not snap to the loadable on the other dunnage layer. Notice, when I select these two and press spacebar to snap, the distance is maintained between the two selected loadables. Notice the extruded shear tab is nested inside the loadable from a previous improvement. You can also hold down the space bar while you are in the middle of a move, and you will see that as I move the selected loadable, the snapping routine is run. I will move this loadable closer to the ones on the bottom of the screen and rotate it. Snap this one to these stacked loadables. As a reminder, I'll use the Align Backwards tool here. Now we will see how this member snaps to the stack, which is the closest loadable on the dunnage layer. Let's try a few more snaps on these loadables to see the results. Now, when I move this loadable so that it will not be 90 degrees from any other loadable, when I hit the space bar, nothing will happen. For the final example, I have a loadable with an extruding part that goes through several dunnage layers. When I snap this loadable, it will snap to the closest loadable on the dunnage layer. This will cause a clash with the other loadables on the dunnage layers below. You can use the loads list to isolate the clashing loadables, and then you can move the loadable into a position that does not clash. We are discussing another best fit option that would recognize the loadables below on other dunnage layers. So, with these three improvements, selecting through the clipping plane, ability to move the dunnage in the height direction, and snapping, will reduce the time to load your trailers. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day.